Beautiful people of Ghana, it's a Nigerian God pleasure bringing you political news in our channel, Ghanatube. Amidst all the happenings in Ghana, AFAG calls for bipartisan parliamentary probe into the aircraft with drugs matter. The Alliance for Accountable Government, AFAG, is calling for bipartisan parliamentary probe into the alleged aircraft with drugs. While government spokesperson Felix Ofosi has dismissed the allegation, citing mechanical issues and customs delay, AFAG believes this back and forth between the governing National Democratic Party and Congress and the main opposition New Patriotic Party is failing to address the core issues, which is the truth. They've actually come out to say that the things should actually be looked into properly. Let's leave party aside. This is something that will actually be harmful to the whole country. Ghanaians are demanding answers, not political debates. The silence from key institutions like the Ghana Airport Company, Civil Aviation Authority, and National Security Agency is deeply disturbing. The public deserves transparency. A statement issued by AFAG has actually come online. A lot of reactions has actually been, as these bodies has actually not just been saying anything, despite the cry of Reverend Tim Fujo saying a lot about the aircraft that actually landed in Ghana a few weeks ago and took off on their own. Now, the Alliance for Accountable Governance, AFAG, is calling for a bipartisan parliamentary probe into this matter and into this alleged aircraft with drugs. President Mahama have directed the Nicotine Control Commission, the Police CID, the National Investigation Bureau, and the National Security Coordinator to immediately launch investigations to allegations of 2 suspicious flights arriving at Kotoka International Airport, suspected to be involved in drug trafficking and money laundering. This was after the minority caucus raised concern over the rising threat of piracy, drug trafficking, and money laundering in Ghana under the leadership of President John Dramani Mahama. Speaking at the press briefing, Reverend John Fujo, ranking member of the Defense and Interior Committee of Parliament, highlighted the urgent need for preserve Ghana's reputation as one of the most peaceful countries in Africa. Reverend Fujo stated that Ghana is in the past 8 years has been ranked favorable by notable global organizations as the second most peaceful country in Africa, irrespective of crime-related and global, ahead of Australia and Ghana. We cannot afford to be in any black book or any black sheet. And yet the Alliance have actually come out to say that these things must be proved, these things must be looked into, these things should actually be worked on. Investigation should start immediately so that everyone will be free from these things going on. It is therefore imperative that under the leadership of President John Mahama, Ghana continues to be safe and not to degenerate into a safe haven for pirates, drug trafficking, and money laundering. But a statement issued by AFAG said the Ghanaians are demanding answers, and yes, Ghanaians are actually demanding answers to actually know what actually happened, what is happening, and what they feel is actually not happening in the country. The statement has actually given Ghana demanding for answers, not political debate. The silence from these key institutions like the Ghana Airport Company, the Civil Aviation Authority, and National Security Agency are deeply disturbing. The public deserves the transparency. The country actually voted John Dramani Mahama in because he promised that he's coming to reset Ghana, work in transparency, give accountability of everything, and the integrity to actually restore every lost glory of Ghana. And what is actually really happening? AFG has outlined 5 compelling reasons why Parliament must initiate a bipartisan investigation, national security risk, allegation of drug trafficking and money laundering, if true, threaten the security and international standard of Ghana. Lack of transparency. There is no public record of cargo manifest, clearance documentation, or official explanation for the plane. Extended stays. Repetitive pattern. Ghana have a history of drug-related aviation scandals, including the Nayeli Ametefe case of the 2023 Grizzly Post. Rule of law and accountability. Parliament must fulfill its oversight rule. Any complicity or negligence by officials must be uncovered and addressed. International reputation. As a signatory to key anti-drug treaties, Ghana must show commitment to justice to preserve global partnership and donor confidence. It added, in light of the seriousness of the allegation, AFAG calls on President John Dramani Mahama, as a matter of urgency, confer with the Speaker of the Parliament to reconvene Parliament immediately to address the matter decisively. This gravity of this accusation demands swift legislative oversight and action, and not just what we are getting or what we are seeing. AFG is urging Parliament to act swiftly, raise above partisan interests, and restore public trust through a credible and transparent probe. End cocaine scandal. Bipartisanship parliamentary probe needed. AFT. The Alliance for Accountability Government, AFAG, is calling on an independent bipartisan parliamentary investigation into troubling allegations involving 2 foreign aircraft suspected to be transporting of illicit drugs and cash into Ghana. The aircraft in question are Air Med Flight N823AM and an ambulance, the Calvoc S Antivoc AN12B cargo plane. Both planes arrived from Gran Canaria, Spain, and remain at Kotoka International Airport, CAI, for extended period under suspicious circumstances. Airmed aircraft reported landed on the 20th of March 2025 and stayed for 5 days without transporting any patients. Meanwhile, Calvoc Air Antivo N12B arrived earlier on 12th and remained in Ghana for 13 days, with both planes allegedly departing on the same day, March 25th, 2025, to the same destination. This coincidence, paired with claim of cocaine and cash smuggling, have raised serious concern by Reverend John Ntimfuju, the ranking member of Defense and Interior Committee of the Parliament. While government spokesperson Felix Kweku Ofosi has dismissed this allegation, citing mechanical issue and customs delay, AFAG believes this back and forth between the ruling party NDC and opposition MPP is failing to address the core issues with the truth. Ghanaians are demanding answers, not political debates. The silence from key members of these people are actually giving us headache. Lack of transparency, national risk, repetitive pattern, rule of law and accountability must fulfill its oversight through. Any complicity, negligence by official must be uncovered, addressed. And in the light of the seriousness of all this allegation, AFAG calls on President John Dramani Mahama as a matter of urgency to actually act swiftly into this thing. Please do well to like, comment, and follow. Put on your notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks, my people.